and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Elina Shafinas binti Abdul Aziz, and we are going to present about topic 3, which is career management in the 21st century. Before we start to the first subtopic, so let's see what does a career imply in the 21st century. This basically means doing several paid jobs either at the same time, part-time, or on a seasonal basis. The key things that differentiate a career from a job is that with a career you're trained and progress in a field of work. So now let's go through definition. First one is about career definition. The sequence of separate but related activities which provide continuity, order, and meaning in a person's work life. For example, like HR manager, payroll specialist, and also training manager. The second one is career planning. Activities performed by an individual, often existent, to assess his or her skill and abilities in order to establish a career plan. The forward-looking employment policies of it which take into account the career of individual employees involved in various tasks. The third one is career development, an ongoing process by which individuals progress through a series of stages. A learning and development, talent and management, and also recruiting are the example of career development. So now we proceed to the first subtopic, which is HRM traditional approach. What is traditional human resource management actually? Traditional human resource deal with a core human resource tasks such as overseeing administrative tasks related to recruitment and hiring, and also administering organization policies. It covers the basic activities that businesses require if they are to continue to grow and remain legally compliant. Next, how about the traditional HR structure? In a traditional HR management role, the HR professional is reactively working. They do not educate workers about responsibility or how their work will be done. They assume their managers will go over their work and that the employees will pick up the training while on the job. Next, we proceed to the difference between strategic HRM and also traditional HRM. The first one is about the scope. The traditional HRM is a narrow scope where they are focusing on manpower planning, recruitment, and also job analysis, while strategic HRM is a broader scope. They are focusing on leadership and also motivation. Traditional HRM react to employees, while strategic HRM involve in planning. Traditional HRM, when a workers make requests or cause problem, human resource will step in and take care of it, while strategic HR department will look ahead and head off problem.
So next for 3.2 is about human capital management in the contemporary organization. What HCMs mean? HCMs stand for Human Capital Management, is a set of practices related to people resource management. These practices are focused on the organization's uses for recruiting, managing, developing, and optimizing employees to increase their value to the company. So this is the function of human capital management. It has 4. For the first, hiring the right talents. Second, having all needed skill sets in the company workforce. Third, managing employees effectively. And lastly, increasing productivity. So why human capital management is important? Because it plays roles in increasing the efficiency of employees. Individuals are in a position to contribute more toward the system, eventually increasing the overall productivity of the organization. To conclude, human capital management helps your organization hire the right people. This will prevent you from hiring employees who don't really fit at your organization. So the next slide is about what practices are included in human capital management. It has 14 practices. First, workforce planning, compensation planning, recruiting and hiring, onboarding, training, time and attendance, payroll, performance management, workflow management, reporting and analytic, compliance, employee service and self-service, benefits administration, and lastly, retirement services. So on this slide, we can see the difference between human capital management and human resource management. For human capital management, this is about broad functions, covering strategic functions such as performance management and analytic, different with human resource management, about mainly involves administrative functions such as issue benefits and employee records. Next, human capital management focus on maximizing employee ROI, which is stand for return on investment, and bringing out the best in each team member. Different with human resource management, it works to create and manage the system and processes that are needed to acquire, train, and retain the organization's workforce. So next slide, what is HCM software? Human capital management software handles many of the functions and processes needed for effective workforce management, saving time and money. Human capital management software is sometimes called a human resource information system or human resource management system. Originally referred to keeping administrative employee record, it has been largely replaced by the term HRMS. In practice, HRMS and HRIS are virtually interchangeable terms. So the next slide, I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Adini binti Talib. I will be presenting 3.3 Offshoring, Reflection and New Direction. What is offshoring in HRM? Offshoring is the process of relocating the business operation unit, production or service to a different country, usually in developing nation where cheap labor or resource are available. Offshoring ialah proses memindahkan unit operasi perniagaan, iaitu pengeluaran atau perkhidmatan ke negara lain dan biasanya ke negara luar yang membangun, di mana tenaga buruh murah atau sumber yang tersedia ada. What is an example of offshoring? However, offshoring is when a company sends in-house jobs to be performed in another country. An example of offshoring is for a Malaysia-based company to produce their goods in Thailand. Both of offshoring and outsourcing ultimately save companies money, but they reduce costs in very different way. Contoh offshoring ialah apabila syarikat menghantar kerja dalaman untuk dilaksanakan ke negara lain. Contoh, syarikat yang berpangkalan di Malaysia mengeluarkan barangan mereka di Thailand. Dengan cara ini, syarikat dapat mengurangkan kos dan menjimatkan wang. Next slide. What are typical HRM problems in offshoring organization? On the other hand, SEC01 say that key HRM issue in offshoring are language proficiency, political stability, legal framework and data security. SEC01 2014 berkata bahawa isu utama HRM dalam offshore ialah penguasaan bahasa, kestabilan politik, rangka kerja, undang-undang dan keselamatan data. Next, is offshoring good or bad? Offshoring has acquired a bad reputation. Major US concerns are that it's unfair, take advantage of artificially low foreign wages, encourage managed exchange rate, and promote substandard labor condition. Critics also say it increased the US unemployment rate and reduced the nation income. Adakah offshore ni baik atau buruk? offshore telah memperolehi reputasi yang buruk. Kebimbangan utama Amerika Syarikat ialah ia tidak adil, mengambil kesempatan daripada gaji asing yang rendah secara buatan, menggalakkan kadar pertukaran terurus dan menggalakkan keadaan buruh yang tidak bermutu. Pengkritik juga mengatakan ia meningkatkan kadar pengangguran Amerika Syarikat dan mengurangkan pendapatan negara. Is offshoring a good strategy? Offshoring will make a good business practice for business owners if offshore workers can do the same type of work as their Malaysia counterpart for much lower labor costs. Cost saving, aside from salary, other type of compensation and benefits are much lower in offshore country compared to the Malaysia. Adakah strategi luar offshore adalah strategi yang baik? Offshore akan menjadikan amalan perniagaan yang baik untuk pemilik perniagaan jika pekerja luar offshore boleh melakukan jenis kerja yang sama seperti rakan sejawatan mereka di Malaysia untuk kos buruh yang jauh lebih rendah. Ini dapat menjimatkan kos. Selain daripada gaji, jenis pampasan dan faedah lain adalah jauh lebih rendah di negara luar offshore berbanding dengan Malaysia. For the next slide, I will pass to the next presenter, Nur Farhanin. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Farhanin Sahidan. I will present the last part is 3.4 employability. What is employability? Employability can be described as the core skills and traits needed in nearly every job. These are the general skills that make someone desirable to an organization. Employability skills include the soft skills that allow you to work well with others, apply knowledge to solve problems and to fit into any environment. They also include the professional skills that enable to be successful in the workplace. These are considered as transferable skills because can apply them to a job in any industry. In simple words, a set of skills that employers want from a potential employees. Types of employability skills. For the first one is communication skills, ability to be a good communicator. Part of being a strong communicator also includes being a good listener. Employees need to be able to understand the question and concern of the clients and listen to their employer's direction. Adaptability ranks high among top employability skills. Also means willingness to learn something new. For example, if you are open-minded and like to learn, you will be able to draw your conclusion from your mistake to invest new and more efficient ways of your performing tasks. Time management is part of a larger skill set, often referred to as resource management, where resources are understood as time, effort, and others for teamwork to get better and fast goals. Technology use, proficient in the use of technology. For example, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, social media, email management, and so on. And the last one is critical thinking. Ability to understand, analyze, and interpret information and draw conclusions, such as analytical skills, problem solving, creativity, inductive and deductive reasoning. What is the importance of employability? This is from two different points of view. For the first one is as a job seeker. Having experience in core employability skills gives you an opportunity to stand out. Many job seekers these days have degrees and work experience related to the job being applied for. Employability skills give much better chance to succeed in getting the job. For the company, the more proficient your workforce is in this core skill, the more likely you will have a more productive workforce as well as happier workforce. Managers who, for example, have a good understanding of communication skills and resilience skills will be better leaders. I think that's all from us. Thank you.